It's a field mouse! It's a field mouse! He's in the field and he's a mouse! Welcome back to Digger Detecting, guys. My name is Luke and today we are chasing steel droppers. Doesn't look that way because we're still in the car, but we are heading detecting today. Look, that's a no entry in there. What are you doing? You're going the wrong way. We are going to Bunnings though right now. We've just dropped the kids off to school and we need to go through the right entry of Bunnings, which is around the corner here. There it is. Welcome, entry. And basically go grab some sticks and some stakes to mark out where all these steel droppers are, so the farmer can later come along with his tractor and pick them up. What are you doing? You shouldn't have come in that way. Naughty, naughty. That's how accidents happen. So let's get into the gardening section. Let's grab some bamboo sticks. Let's spray paint the ends of them red, and let's get out and find some steel droppers today, shall we? Aha, I think we found them. Alright, well that's what I've come up with. I've got the pink tape and the sticks, so what my idea is to tie the pink tape up onto the sticks and use them as little flag poles out in the paddock, because anything I put in the paddock, he's just going to come along with a tractor and rip it up and destroy it, so I'm not going to be able to salvage it. So that's probably going to be the best method, and we'll see how we go. Alright guys, here we are. Let's grab the coffee and let's take you for a walk out into the paddock in question. I love my coffees, I always have a coffee with me, and I made one before I left home. So got a bit of a method to the madness today. We are going to, as you've seen, use those stakes, and we've got some pink ribbon, we've even got some spray paint. This is a huge paddock, a huge area too. You can just see how large it is. It's hundreds and hundreds of acres. So I was out here with the farmer yesterday, and his young fella has been ploughing with the disc harrow all of this land that you can see. You can see it's all fluffed up out there, and you can see the burnt patch where they've burnt off last year's wheat crop. So he's left those black lines to sort of guide me in between the areas I need to go. So you can see a black line there, and we've got a black line there. So everything in between running all the way up, and let me turn you around, all the way back, just to about the end of my finger there, not all the way to the road. Basically we've got to detect, and not all today, we're going to try and get the most as we can done today. But the main reason, let me put my coffee down. We were just standing here yesterday, and the main reason he wants me to come out here and do this is this right here. You can see that pipe sticking up out of the ground. As said, we're in an old plantation. There used to be sugar gums planted all through here, and there was a run of steel droppers outlining the plantation. Not only that, I think some of those steel droppers were helping prop up the trees. But look, he ran over this here, and let me zoom you in. That is brutal. He ran over that there. $350 later, he replaced his tyre on his tractor. So look, that's what we're after today. That's what we're trying to find. We are going to locate them with the little sticks and the ribbons, stick the little sticks and ribbons up, and look, we might even spray paint just to be sure, just to show him really where they are, because I'd hate for one of those sticks to blow down. He's got to try and locate it. So after we put all the sticks and everything in, and all the locators, he's just going to come along with the tractor and a chain or the excavator or something, and just reef them out. So not going to be gentle, I imagine. He's a farmer. He doesn't have time for jobs like this. Look at all the rest of his work he's got to do. So this is just a little bit of a monotonous job that he's got to get done, so we can plough this rest of the area. Because well, I don't know how many stakes we're going to find today, but the stakes are high. That's what this video is going to be called. Stakes are high, because you think every time he drives over one of them, he's doing a tyre. So look, if we find 20 stakes today, $350 a tyre, we find 20 stakes today, well, my time out here will be well paid for. So, and this is a paid job, I will say. I said, look, I'll just come out and do it for near nothing. We do have to pay and cover our fuel. Let's face it, the reality is I'm jobless at the moment. So this is a good little paid job. But look, I'm not all about the money. I know you need money to survive, but as I said to the farmer Nick yesterday, mate, I'll just come out and do it to help you. So that's what I'm all about. But look, I do understand We all need money in life, don't we? So it's a battle. It's a battle. Things are tight at the moment, but I'm always about helping people. So we've got the Equinox 800, the Equinox 900. I have opted for the 11-inch coils. Now, I did bring the 15 MINELAB out. I was going to bring the 15 and the 18 coil tech out. But look, what I'm thinking, I get a bit of a sore arm, swing back and forth for too long. And these pegs, they're going to be far and few between. So ideally, I'd like to swing really quickly back and forth. We're going to put the horseshoe button on and listening to all metal, all iron. That's how we're going to find the stakes. And once I locate one, I'll be able to swing over it, get a bit of an idea of a number, show you guys, and then we should be on the money. But look, we'll go along with the 11-inch coil today. I have brought the 15 just in case, but I think I'm going to get a sore arm, swing back and forth for too long. Look at that. There's one right there. That's what we're after. Eagle-Eye Jack. Right, that's number one stake. And we drove straight over the top of him. Look at that. He was right there. There's my car tracks. So this is why we need to get rid of them. Geez, I hope I didn't do a tyre. I'll have to watch that back left wheel during the day. Well, seems all right. All right, number one. Let's get set up. Let's finish our coffee and let's see if we can find number two. All right, well, I think we've got all the gear out of the car that we need. And something that I want to do and show before we get started, let's get this away from the car a bit. We're going to put on all metal mode. Let's have a listen to this horseshoe, shall we? Neg 11. Pretty solid too. Oops, there goes my pouch. So I was expecting that to be quite a jumpy signal. But a big bit of iron, giving a high iron number too, which is, well, to be expected. But nice. 10, 12, 11, 9, seeing a few different numbers jump up there. And they're the numbers we're going to be targeting. So a big high iron numbers, the higher the number, generally the larger the target. So the smaller the number, the smaller the bit of rust, a bit of iron. And as you've seen, this morning we went to Bunnings, we grabbed the tape, we got the stakes. I was hoping to get something longer, but that's all right. They'll stick up, pink ribbons on top, blowing in the wind. Be able to see them, no worries. And look, what we've also got is some spray paint, some pink and some yellow. Awesome, wood, metal and more, hopefully dirt. So that's just stuff I had sitting in the shed. We've also got these markers too, which I was speaking to the landowners about yesterday. These are just markers from, you know, sports days that kids have. Helena actually bought these for me many years ago. And I said to the farmer I could simply just, you know, drop them on the ground like that, put a clod of dirt on them so they're not going to blow away. And look, you driving along, especially elevated up in the tractor, you'll have no worries about spotting them. They come along and just gouge that steel dropper out. Don't worry about little hats. They can, well, if you pick them up, you pick them up. If not, they'll be blowing in the wind. So you know what farmers are like. Anyway, let's get started and let's see how many more steel droppers we can find. That's number one. Let's start marking the rest out. Oh, hang on. I want to show you one more thing. So we had neg 9, 11, 12. Let's show you on the 800 now. That's what I was going to do. I forgot. Let's turn this one on too. Shouldn't interfere with the 900. So this is the Equinox 800. Let's have a listen. Oh, he's sort of not there in some places. High, low. High, low. Right. I know which machine I prefer to use now today. I was actually going to use the 800. That to me makes it more difficult. All those different numbers. 4, 6, 7, 5, 1. Right. Well, the 800's going away. Let's have a look again at the 900. Just starting to talk to each other. Yeah, look, that's much easier, much clearer, much more identifiable. We are getting jumpy numbers now, the stakes that way. Yeah, look, 900 it is. So we're going to run with the 900 today. I will leave the 800 in rest mode. Righto guys, so we've made it down the first end of the row, and I did not show any digs just on that run. I just wanted to see what come out of the ground and see if we could really hit on any droppers. So we've stayed in between this wheel line and the burnt patch. Remember, the burnt patch is our boundary, and we will just run a strip out there later on, but this is where he mainly wants me to concentrate on. So we've just run this strip all the way back to the car. We've come this way obviously. We've just got a target here, which I'll show in a second, and now we're going to run back this strip, and I'm sort of using those wheel lines, markings in the ground. There's no more wheel lines, but we can use sort of this rut here and the rut next to us, swing in between and try and keep track of where we're going. Just try and ID, visualize something in the ground and follow it. So anyway, no steel droppers on that one just yet. However, we've got a little cigarette lighter, Bic. We've got a sheep tag. Pretty cool. He come up really high too. I was thinking it was going to be a penny or a coin. Not that I'd know why a penny or a coin would be out here, but you never know. Little bits of fencing wire, you can see there, little knot tie in him. And also, what we just got out of this most recent hole under our glove and pick is the old steel peg. So look, things that aren't going to probably puncture tyres, especially where they're down. Maybe that little bit of wire there, maybe. But look, this peg was a fair way down. But things that we're going to remove anyway. I mean, if we're out here doing it, we might as well do it properly. So let's just remove a little bit of this rubbish. We can dump it off every time we get back to the end of the row. But ideally, we're after the steel droppers. We're going to get them next, I'm sure. Right, well, how about that, eh? Where we just shot that last clip, we got that rusty peg out and we showed you everything else. Well, guess what? I'm doing a dodgy left swing hand here. But listen to that. Neg 10. We got our first steel dropper, Buster. I've never been so excited to see a steel dropper. Now, I don't know how old he's going to be. If he is over, well, I don't know if he's over 75 years old. Maybe we shouldn't be digging it up. Oh dear. Just having a bit of a joke there. Inside joke, if you know, you know. Let's stick the stick in there. And we'll just put a bit of dirt in there just to hold it. But we'll sort of keep him open so Nick can ID him where he is. Now, there's the stick. That's not very obvious. But we do have some pink tape, and that's my plan. The pink tape blowing in the wind will leave a little tail, and look, that should be easy enough to ID for Nick and his son for them to remove. So let's do it. We'll come back and give you a look. Well, how good is that, eh? My plan has worked perfectly. And we just tied that little pink ribbon up to the top of the stick, and look, if I run all the way back here, backwards, can you still see it? I can't see it through the camera. I can see it in real life. I don't know what's happening on the camera though. Can you guys see it? I hope so. As the farmer drives along though, no doubt he's going to be able to see that. Surely, surely, surely. Don't call me Shirley. All right, Shirley, let's keep going. Let's find some more steel droppers. Oh, it's just something I wanted to say on this next run. Something that I've been meaning to say in lots of videos, lots and lots of videos. You know me, I get distracted too easily and I forget to say it. And I finish off the video and then when I'm editing, I think, oh, Luke, why didn't you say that? Why didn't you make a mention? And so look, there's a couple of things I want to speak of on this next run. And I hope I don't bore anybody. But I wanted to say a massive shout out, thank you. Thank you to everybody. And I know I've said that once or twice, but look, I just really mean that. The last few months have been super difficult. And as I said before, the reality is at the moment, I'm jobless. I'm literally surviving off revenue income from YouTube, doing a few mechanic jobs at home, and look, out here being paid to detect for steel droppers. So thankfully I have a wonderful, beautiful partner, Helena, as many will know, who also helps control the ship. But things have been tough, and you guys have been there to help support me also. So I really, really, look, I can't say thank you enough. The other week, look, I'll just say individually, Darren Norman. Shout out to Darren Norman. Sorry, fly on me, Darren. I'm not wishing you away. Not wishing you away. Sorry. Darren has been amazing. He really has. And his wife, Michelle. There's another bit of wire. I'll take him. And Darren doesn't have to. But Darren every week donates to my channel. Mate, why? How? I don't know, but I can't thank you enough. I mean, the reality is these videos that I shoot, they literally make $5 to $10 each. And that's, look, it's never been about the money for me. But when you're spending all day on the camera and the detector to put content out there, and don't get me wrong, it's what I love doing and I'm very lucky to do it. But it takes time, it takes fuel, it takes away time from everything else that you're doing. It takes a lot of time away from, look, even family stuff. Helena sometimes growls at me. You're always editing, you're always, you know, busy doing something with YouTube or whatever it be. But that is life, and that's what I enjoy doing in life. But the fact that you guys support that really means the world to me. So here I am playing around with targets as I'm rambling on. I think this is all just wire too. Let's have a look. And to individualise that a bit more, I'm going to shout out a couple other names. Deanne Lewis, last week you donated money. And that really, like, that's a big thing for me. You know, for you guys to watch my videos, enjoy them, like, comment, subscribe, that's a huge thing for me. That is just a little tiny bit of wire. But if you do donate your hard-earned money to help support me, my channel, my name, ticket detecting, my videos, everything I do, that's mind-blowing to me. That is mind-blowing. Because I never ask for nothing in life, and I never, ever believe that nothing is for nothing. So another one to individualise once again, Lisa Reed. Wow, Speedy, you've become an amazing friend over the last couple of years, as many have. Derek, Natisha, Deanne, Luke, Darren, God, Tony, Reese. I could keep going on. I've had that many people come down. Muzzy. Yeah, as I think of you, sorry, I'm being distracted there, but look, the list goes on and on and on. It's never ending. And I just love that. It's community spirit, and that's what it's all about. That's what it's always been about for me. And for you guys to support it, nasty. For you guys to support it, look, I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate you, every single one of you. So every single one watching right now, enjoying my channel and commenting, liking, subscribing. I said you don't have to do any of those things. You don't have to even donate. But the fact that you do, I'll tell you what, it's never been more important than what it is the last few months to me. Anyway, so I've always appreciated it. The last few months, that's definitely been something else. So look, steel dropper, not for that one, not a steel dropper. Messy wire. I hate just have to get the tape out after we find the next steel dropper. So look, I've blabbed on enough about that. You guys are amazing. You're all amazing. And look, I thank you. I thank every single one of you. Let's keep going. Oh, and I run and I run and I run. Bugger. Oh, I didn't see that rain coming, I tell you. Come out of nowhere. Oh, it's all right. Oh, a couple of clouds, they should pass. We'll get back to it. I've got the jumper, I've got the wet weather gear in the car. It's very muggy though, so I don't want to have to put it on. As soon as that rain clears, we'll get back out and give it another go. I've never run so hard in my life. I'm puffed. Look out, we've got a live one, a live ornament about to puncture a tyre. That's a plough blade too. That is not part of a steel dropper. So he would have been mounted sort of like that and then would have run through the ground, I imagine. Maybe it ran this way. Let's have a look. Which way is it? Oh no, it cuts better with the angle forward. So he would have run through the ground like that. We're going to take him. That's part of the farmer's plough. However, I'm not going to carry him. I'm going to throw him over to the next row and we'll grab him on the way back. Oh, just as I suspected, here we are on to stainless steel dropper number 2. I thought we were going to get one at the end of this row. You know why? Because there's our last one. Right in line. So we're going to have a run of steel droppers, no doubt, and that would have been capping off the end of the plantation. It was a big rectangle plantation, and what I'll do, we're the wrong way around at the moment, but that doesn't matter. What I'll do is I'll throw up picture, top left corner, you'll be able to see this paddock, and it's an old picture. The plantations are clearly gone now, but you can see top left, there is a couple of different plantations. I'll put a couple of little red arrows on the ones that we're hunting, or the one that we're hunting now, I'll put a little red arrow on. And then we've also got, way over in the distance there, we've also got a little house that we can hunt after we finish doing this steel dropper run. And that is also an area where there used to be an old plantation, we've got to get over there as well and do the same thing. Hunt for steel droppers and rubbish. The farmer was very messy here apparently, and the land has just been bought by another farmer. So, farmer, messy, who would have ever thought? I've never ever heard of such a thing. Let's tie this one and let's keep going. Perfect. Oh, we've got a few more targets, which is good. A few bits of wire. And it's time for me to lose this jacket because it's extremely hot. So I do have a long sleeve shirt on. You can see the weather, we've got a bit of a break in it. So look, I'm going to leave the jacket right there. And that way, if we do get caught up this end without a raincoat or without a jacket, we're right. Because the car is well up there. So just noticing here, I'd never bring the gold detector out here. What I do have in the boot though, is pans and sluices and classifiers. But look, we're not far off. A couple of gold bearing creeks, I could name them, but I won't. But look, they have, well, about 20-30 k's that way. There's still current gold mining going on right now today, especially considering the gold price is so high. Look at all this wonderful quartz there. We've got pink quartz, white quartz, rose quartz I think they call that. Can't see any ironstone, you know, real heavy stuff. But then again, you're not going to see that unless you really dig down. I dare say the ironstone's going to be a bit further down. But look, this is a creek running through here. It's actually a tributary, so it runs back over onto the road there, past the power lines. It's a dry creek. It runs all the way through, and it joins up with a big creek that flows all year round. And they are both gold-bearing rivers, gold-bearing creeks. So we did get a target out of that one. A big, chunky bit of wire. That's another tire popper. And we've got a few more targets. So 4 pegs, or 2 pegs and 2 bits of wire, one big chunk that I can't remove. So we just tied him off. So a little bit of a trashy area at the end here. Just going to work up here a little bit further. And then I think it's time for some lunch. But I'll tell you, we've only done, what, 3 rows. And as I said, it's lunchtime. We've been out here for 2 hours. So we've got a lot of work to do. Oh, we can't win with the bloody weather today. We can win with everything else, finding the steel droppers and the pegs and helping the farmer out. We can't win with the weather. Here comes that next batch of rain. So I've just walked back, grabbed the jacket. We left him at the end of the row, remember? We come through a really trashy area here too, so I really worked my guts out here, picking up so much bits of wire. So I'll probably spend about half an hour just here. You can see like all this charcoal and ash. The excavators just come through, pushed it all over, and they burnt it all out. So you can see all my mucking around here, and then onwards I continue. Let's follow the Hansel and Gretel trail. Wonder whose shoes these are. God, little steps. Anybody think he's detecting? There's a hole, fill that one in. Back on the detector with a jacket on. Right, so back at the car, and that caps off round 3. I didn't show you round 2 properly, but round 3 has been the most productive. I've got a full pouch, and my pants are weighed down. Look at that. That's just what come out for round 3. Let's tip them out in the ground. We have to get a bucket and put all this in. And we'll just show the farmer that we're actually doing something. He's paying us for a reason today. And all these little bits of wire, look, they're not going to be as fierce as the steel droppers. That's what we're mainly out here for. But all those bits of wire, especially those really thick bits, they are easily a flat tyre. Who knows, maybe even that. It could damage the equipment, it damage the ploughs. Look, it's worth picking it up. And let's face it, we're out here cleaning up the environment, aren't we? So what could be better? Let's grab the bucket out and we'll put him off to the side. Grab the pans out, we don't need them today. Always try and carry the gear that I need for the day and any extra. Let's put our rubbish in. Okay, so who's ready for round 3? Because lunch is over. It's done. It's dusted. So we have got a bit of rubbish in the bucket there for the first 3 rounds that we've done. And as I said, we're good to go. We're ready to get back into it and start swinging that stick again. So we've got probably about 10 metres in so far. We've probably got about another 15 to go, another 10, 15 to go at least. And what I'm going to show too when I get up that end, there is a bit of a ruins sitting over there. And well, it's clearly over 75 years old. And we all know what the go is at the moment, and so we're gonna stay away from it. But there's nothing to say with the detector. I mean, there's nothing to say we can't walk over and give you a look, and that's what we're gonna do. And bingo was his name. Oh, there's our next one. I took a little bit off too, as you can see. Look at that. That's a bad guy. He is a really bad guy. Look at that. And we're not too far. I've really been concentrating my time because we're in sort of line with that next one. He is the nastiest. He's the baddest on the yard. So let's tag him. Where's our tape? And I'm sure, look, there's $350 right there. I'm sure the farmer's going to be very, very happy with our work today. I know we've been finding a lot of wire, and those ideally is not what he asked me to find. He didn't say, Luke, come out and pick up every little single piece of wire. But look, I'm just doing the best job I can. We've got a few Coke cans, we've got bits of everything. The main thing I'm looking for though is the steel droppers, a $350 steel droppers. What's he? 6, 7. I was getting like a 48 and a 50. There it is. Not that you can probably see the screen. So let's tag him. Beautiful. There's another one. How awesome. It's like child's play. Let's keep going on to the next. Oh, I see what's happening here now. Can you see? 48, 49. Let's put the coil there. 1, 2. Oh, 2. If I can get my finger right. Same space. We're on to our 3rd. So we're going up a fence line right now. So the farmer's going to love me. Swear to God, he's going to pay me double after all my efforts. There he is. Nasty bugger. Oh, two nasty ones together. I don't think I've ever had so much fun finding steel droppers. I used to put these in too with the tractor when I was farming. I used to have my own farm, share farm. Well, not my own farm, but a share farm. And yeah, I used to put steel droppers in and the posts, everything. I used to bash them in with the post driver, the tractor. Very dangerous job too. Lucky I've still got all my fingers and toes. Let's tag these 2, and I'm sure in another, 2 metres, we're probably going to find another 2. And there is our next one. 1, 2, 3 ducks in a row, or should I say 2, 3, 4 ducks in a row, because we got 2 on that middle one. So 4 little steel droppers in a row, and 4 more flat tyres. That was 3. 4 more flat tyres that we're potentially avoiding for the farmer. 1300, need to find the steel droppers. Call Luke. That's awesome. There's number 4, 5 that we found today. Another nasty tyre killer. Oh, I can nearly pull him out, I reckon. Oh, I'm not going to bother though. The beauty about this job is, the landowner did say to me yesterday, well, it's the leaseholder that I'm doing this for because he's the one ploughing, cropping and farming the paddocks, but it's another bloke's paddocks altogether. So that is the landowner that I'm good friends with. And he actually got me the job. He said to the leaseholder, he said, I know a bloke that comes out here detecting on my property, and I can get him to come out and do a bit of locating for those steel droppers for you. So it was quite a neat teed up job, this one. And as I said, we're just helping the farmer out and we're getting paid for it at the same time. There is number 6 or 7 steel dropper that we've found today, and that is 7 potentially flat tyres that we're saving the farmer, hopefully. Well, Luke, you've really come a long way in life, mate. Here we are, being paid to metal detect steel droppers. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's awesome. And I wouldn't have to be paid, as I said before, to do this at all. It's all about helping people out. And look, I'm all about that. I've always been about that. My dad sort of taught me that one, and my mum. But my dad would always be out helping people to the point where Mum would even tell him off sometimes. You know, you always off helping other people. What about our stuff that we need to get done? But Dad was just Dad's just a very kind person. So is Mum. Basically though, Dad could never say no. So someone asked him to help go do something, lift a cupboard, load a trailer, unload some wood, whatever it be. Dad could never say no. So I sort of grew up watching Dad do the same thing, helping people out. And look, for me, it's just never about the money. So it never has been, never will be. I know you need it to survive, but we're out here getting paid to do it. And as I said to the farmer, I would have happily done it for nothing. So 1 flat tyre avoided, 2 flat tyre avoided, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we've got another 4 or 5 pegs up that way. So we've saved the farmer about 10 tyres today. How awesome. Ow, that one's sharp too. God, look at him. Maybe he's the baddest in the yard. He is sharp. That's a flat tyre every day of the week. My God. 1, 2, 3. We've got 2 on the next one, so that's 5, 6, 7. There's 7 flat tyres in a row. We've got another one there. And we've got, what, 3, 4 more up there? My God. No wonder I'm out here. Let's take this one. Yoink! Wrap, wrap, wrap. Tie. Stick. Into the ground. Like that. Perfect. Let's go find the next. I am on a mission from God today. I'm convinced this is God's work. It really is. So we are doing a fabulous job. I'm so proud of my work. What is that? It's a big old musket. No, it's not really. Let's see how bored I get out in the paddock by myself. I even talk to myself sometimes, whistle along, just keep myself occupied. I know, I'm weird, it's okay. I'm okay with it. Let's go and tie this one off and continue on. I'm sure we're going to do about another 50 before we hit that end of the row. Oh, there he is. You nasty, nasty man. What are you doing down there? Now that is the baddest of them all. Look at that guy. He's been sharpened off like a steak. The stakes are high today. Next one. Well, just refer to me as an angel from now on, because as I said, we are doing God's work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 we've found along this run. And what's interesting on this one is we've got the old post coming out too. So I've just sort of scratched around him, marked both sort of thing, so the farmer can opt to dig that out. It'll rot away, no doubt, but he'll probably opt to dig it out. I even smashed off the head with the pick a bit because it was sitting up like a steel dropper. It was very sharp, probably enough to puncture a tyre. On this last one too, doing God's work, as I said, call me an angel. Oh God, I'm bored. We've got this old plough disc, once again, another old disc coming out. So found a few of them now, and I've left him in the row here, and we will come back to him. If we don't happen to grab him for whatever reason, no doubt the farmer will pick him up, but we will try and remember him on the way back past. Hopefully there's not another row of steel droppers running a metre that way all the way back. We are going to be flat out. We haven't even made it halfway up this row. Tell you what, my flags are looking good though. Look at that. I can see them clear as day from here. So if the farmer can't, then there's something wrong. And plus he'll be up in his tractor, nice and elevated off the ground, so he should have no worries in seeing them. I wonder what the cars think when they go past the road. What's that man out there doing, planting pink flags in the ground? What a weirdo. And another plough disc. Oh my God, I think we found as many of these as what we have steel droppers today. The last steel dropper, the one in between these two little flags. You see, I just managed to rip him out. So we've just knocked him in the ground nice and steady, sturdy. And we're going to leave that right there because the farmer's just going to come along and pick all these up. So saves me lugging it from one end of the field to the other end of the field. And remember, post and stump and another plough disc there. So look, there's a little bit of work for me to do out here without having to take it all back to the car. As I said, the farmer will just drive along with his excavator or his bucket and he will pull them out, pick them up in no time at all. Oh, here comes the farmer. So we'll go over and say good day to him. Any wonder he doesn't want to drive over to me. We'll go show him what we've done though so far. Good morning. How are we? I've got bloody quite a few flat tyres.
Are they in line?
They're in line. So I've got a couple up near my car, I've got a few up here that you can see. And what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 flat tyres he's avoiding. I got some pink tape from Bunnings this morning. So I'm tying the pink tape onto the end of the bamboo sticks and sticking them in the ground.
You need a metal detector or something to find them?
Yeah. Just running around.
That'll disappear in the bucket.
That, yeah, and I don't have to pick it up. He doesn't have to pick it up. He can just... Not yet, nah. I was thinking about little witches' hats or something, or little plastic cones, but then we're gonna have to go around and pick them up. This stuff you just grab with the... Yeah, you just stay in the tractor, grab it with the bucket, pick it up and take it away, so...
Are they equal spacing?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty very equal spacing between them all, so...
And where your car is, this the end?
Yeah, so I've parked on the ploughed bit a bit. But I've still got to do this burnt patch a bit just to check it out, just to be sure.
You'll keep on coming tomorrow.
I'll keep coming and coming. Yeah, and I'm just going to log me hours. I'll charge him time and just travel. That's it, mate. So, and look, if my fuel's paid, I'm not too phased, mate. So, yeah. And there's a bucket of scrap at the back of my car, just wire, tin, Coke cans. You name it, I've found it. I've just been picking it up as I go. Might as well clean the paddock up, so yeah. So I know it's not going to puncture a tyre, but might as well grab it while I'm going. So no, like some of the wire and that at the car, I know it's probably not. Yeah, it's probably not going to puncture a tyre, but we might as well pick it up while we're out here. Yeah, that's right. And the more I show Nick, the happier he'll be, won't he? So yeah.
If you want lunch, come over.
Yeah, I've grabbed a bit of lunch, so no worries. Thanks for. I'll keep going, mate, because I've got 1 o'clock, so I've got school hours, so I'll try and get to the homestead. If not, I'll shoot you a call and let you know how I went. So, no worries. Thanks, guys. See yous. Oh, he's a lovely man. I love catching up with the landowners. And there you have it. So, look, I don't like ever recording people, though, so that's why I keep the camera down. So if anybody's ever wondering, why doesn't Luke film more? Well, that's just it. I generally just feel a bit uncomfortable. So let's keep going. That was a great catch up though. And as he said, you had lunch? Call into the homestead if you want lunch. Oh dear, well looked after. And that's why I'm out here. All right, well, there is another plough disc. And I've got a bit of a theory. I'm just thinking, I keep finding them. So we didn't get one in that hole. We got one in that hole. I'm going to leave this one with here. With this one. But look, the 2 plough discs we got in that hole, we've got another one back there, we've got 2 more over there, and they seem to be not far away from the pegs, from the steel droppers. So what I think is happening is the ploughs coming past, hitting those steel droppers and ripping them off. And that's what we're finding. So there's a steel dropper there. There was the plough. We had a steel dropper back on that one, only about a metre away, same thing. There was a plough. So I dare say, I'm really working for it too, I'm puffing. I dare say that's what's happening. The steel droppers have been causing issues for quite some time. They're not going to do it anymore though. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and a half boots. 10 and a half boots. Let's come back here and have a look. Something's going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and a half. There he is. Somewhere. I've lost a steel dropper. You see we got the next one. I was seeing the spacing though. There had to be one in the middle. So I was looking for him over there because we got a target. And I couldn't sniff anything out. It's very trashy here. Oh, there he is. I was going to say, I'm just hoping. There he is. I'm hoping that we can find him, because obviously, quite clearly, still in line. But you think you could pick a target out of there? There's so much rubbish, so much trash. Let's tag him, the one that nearly got away. God will be extremely happy with me today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I can't count anymore because they're all blurring together. About 22, I think. As I said, God is going to absolutely love me, and so is the farmer. I'm having trouble finding these last few though. You can see I'm really scratching around. there. I had a bit of a scratch around on this next one and the one following. Even, yeah, look at this one back here. I was really trying to locate this guy. It doesn't matter that I've left the holes open either, as I said before. This is all yet to be harrowed and cropped and seeded, and look, there's got to be a tractor spending days left in here yet. You can hear all the other rusty targets in the ground. That's just bits of wire. So we're not chasing all those today. The main aim of the game is the pegs. But you can see there I dug there. I just really wasn't sure where he was going to be. And look, this fence at any time could take a dog's leg. You just never know. It could take a right angle. Not that it has, but we found all these next ones just by doing the steps in between the pegs. And I worked out, what did I say? I think about 10.5 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, oh, about 9. Let's just say 9. 8.5, 9, I think it was. I got that wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, sort of 10, 9.5. So 8 to 9 steps apart. So you can see that I'm sort of doing my little steps between each one, and bingo, it's helping us recover them. So, because I really can't, it's so trashy in this area, all this burnt offness, you can hear all the rubbish in the ground. So before I was walking along and you weren't getting anything, well, not much, and then all of a sudden you got a peg. Well, now it's a whole heap of other targets to combat through. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There he is. Bonus, we're having a win. So he's somewhere here. It's really hard too because the dirt's all puffy. It has been run over once with the tractor, but you can't see him until you take that top layer off. But you don't really know where the top layer, oh, there he is. I felt something. There he is. So we were digging over there just then, and the coil was hitting on it over here. Oh, we got the post or a big stump. Throw him in with that hole, and we'll just try and get around that peg, tag him, and walk to the next. Well, I don't know about you guys sitting there watching, but I am nearly buggered. Oh, it's coming on 1:15. We've been out here since about 9 o'clock this morning, since after dropping the boys off. We raced around to Bunnings, grabbed the sticks, grabbed the tape, and we raced out here. It's about half an hour drive, so we had to get fuel on the way out. It's been a busy morning, and then we've managed to locate 20 or more pegs, and we've got another 4 up there, so we've still got more to go. But as you can see, well, it's taken me a long time to get up this row, and just recently I've lost the line. So let's grab the pick and the detector, because we're actually going to need that. So I've come past the line. I actually lost it in that real trashy patch. There's just so much iron, it's hard to tell what's a dropper and what's a bit of wire. And you'd be digging there for, well, you could dig up every bit of wire and pick up hundreds of bits and still not find the dropper. So I lost the line there a little bit. The next one that we found was that dropper laying down, and then we found the 3 in a row. So we're going to walk back on that because we've sort of got our line. We're going to disregard the one sticking up out of the ground because he's obviously been pushed around. He's not in line with the rest, but we're going to walk back this way and we're going to see if we can pick up the line that I'm kind of walking on right now, because we've missed about 4 droppers, I think. He's sort of been having a scratch around looking for them. Even there, that's where I thought the next one was going to be. So about 8.5, 9 steps we said. Let's see if we can find it. Let's give you a listen to what we're working through though. So there's one there. Sounds like a bit of ominous rust, however you say that word. And listen to all the rest. So I reckon maybe there, because now that I've seen that we've got those ones in front, you can see there we've picked the line up again. So if we stand directly in line with this one, I dare say we're going to find the peg. So that's wire. We don't want that. That's going to help us clear the area anyway. Another bit there. So that's what's in the ground that we're combating. All that fencing wire's just been pushed over. So in the fencing wire, little bits of wire like that almost sound very similar to the posts. Oh, where is this guy? I think maybe there. Are we in line? Kind of. Alright, we may have found him. Hold on to your hats, everyone, because I'm sick of scratching around in this paddock. I want to get on to the next row. I want to get past, or past here anyway, past this trashy area. Oh no, he's not there. All right, back to the drawing board. Let's have another look. Or maybe he is, maybe he's a little bit further. Let's take this away. Aha! Hear that? Oh yeah, we can do stuff. We'll just off it there, off it there. Let's have a look how many steps. To be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and a half. It's about 8.5 before, or 9. This one hasn't been stepped out properly by the farmer in the past. Anyway, that's all right. We found him. We've only got, oh dear, probably a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's going to be about there somewhere because I was digging off sideways because you can see that run. He's sort of running off this way. I'd presume that to be straight, but obviously the fence line ran off on a bit of an angle. So next one, let's tag him, see if we can find the other. All right, let's see if our theory checks out. Where the pick was, we should have another stake. Did you say steak? Oh, there's definitely something good there. Let's have a look. It should be about in this area. Oh, that's not it. That's wood. It's from the old tree line. Where are ya? Come on. I want to get over to the ruins and have a look and show everybody. You're holding me up, steel peg. We'll call her Peg. Oh, where are you, Peg? I'm in line. I said I'm having trouble locating these ones. Alright, we're just going to have to dig like a Chinaman and see what pops out. Ah, see. No dropper yet. Where are you? Can't be that far down. Come on. Oh dear. Oh, I can't say I'm not working for my money today. It's hot, it's dusty. Well, it's muggy. It's not so much hot, it's just muggy. It's dusty though. And look, we're having trouble locating these next ones. Every other one has been pretty simple up until now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's our next one. Thank God, because I scratched everywhere around like a chicken and I still couldn't find it. And so we were, like, I knew I was in line with that. So you can see there the line that we're running in. And you can see where I marked the next ones, which is really helping me because I look up there, make sure I'm in line, look back there, make sure I'm in line. And what I had to do there is I was scratching around everywhere, as you can see, trying to find it, could not find it. So I thought, right, retrace my footsteps, come back here. We went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bang, got him. So there it is. The next one, 1, looking at the line in front of us, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, somewhere around there. We're going to test that theory after we tag this last one. All right, let's do this one together. Get out of the way, pick. Righto, somewhere around there. We're going to do what we did with the pick before. There's so many other targets going on. Why did I kick that so far out of the way? I was going to grab the bigger pick before too, because my back is starting to hurt. With this little pick, it's hard to bend down all day. So at least with a bigger pick, it's more like a man's pick, and you can stand up and use it a bit more. Where is this next peg? Where are you, Peggy? I can't feel ya. Where are you? I'm gonna get you. Alright, we might have been off a bit. Peggy, come here. Nope. All right, there it is. I'm pretty sure that's it. 51 I've seen on the screen. Maybe it's a deep peg. Why are you down so deep, Peggy? Or maybe I'm way off. Maybe my arm's getting sore. Oh, that's it. 49.50. We're right on the money. Peggy! There you are. Oh, yes. Oh, that really took it out of me. Whoa. So much so I nearly fell over. Oh dear. Goes to show, hey, how much fun you can have out in a dusty, dirty paddock finding steel droppers like me today. I'm having a lot of fun. Just keeping myself entertained, and as I always say, fun is what it's about. There's some more wire. And look, I always have fun shooting and sharing these videos with you guys, and being an idiot, being silly as I go. That's part of my makeup, part of my character. The boys know that. I always like to have a joke. But I always say, it's time for being serious and time for having fun, being silly. Most of the time, we just get to be silly, which is awesome. Well, I am nearly exhausted. As I said before, it's taken a lot. Oh, look, even me calorie counting's going on my watch. I heard a beep before. We've got another target there though. We marked him. We've been looking and digging trench out for that next one. I've really been struggling to find these last few. I remember we walked up further and we got the other ones, which is no worries. I've just managed to locate these. 1 and 2 and 3, and that puts us back on the line. We've got the next 3 tagged, and they're the ones that we did to help us try and pick up the line. So look, the farmer hasn't spaced them out evenly, but basically we have got them all. I'm pretty confident we've got them all. So, and I'll just show you something. Take this peg here. So I'm just going to put another stick in there, get him all ready. I'm going to take this steel dropper back here, throw him over there, and I'm going to explain why. Oh no! Looks like we're making 2 flagpoles out of that one. So this steel dropper here, I have not been able to locate. Not at all. And you know why I think? Like I've dug trenches going back and forth, and I've counted it all out. 8 spaces, 8 or 9 thereabouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Puts us to about there. And from where I'm standing right now on this stick, 8 steps puts us to the next peg. So as I said, the farmer hasn't stepped him out properly because we've got 1, 2.5 steps unaccounted for. What's he doing? But somewhere between here and here, there should have been a peg, or ideally somewhere between there and there should have been a peg. Well, buddy, there it is, I reckon. So that peg was recovered from up over there, but it doesn't fall in line. You know, we've got this peg, we've got that peg, we've got that peg, we've got all our pegs, but this one we found loosely, roughly sitting off to the side. So you know what I'm thinking? He is our missing peg, the one we've been digging for. It took me about 5 minutes to realise that too, because I wasn't certain. Like, that one was over there, yeah, but I didn't know where he'd come from. So I was still trying to locate a peg here. But really, I'd already found him way up the drift there. So that is number 27, I think. We're going to tag him and keep going on to the next. I just flipped this rock over. You'll never guess what's underneath. Some probably will, being out in the field. Let's pick this wire up first. I just seen him, he seen me. I got scared, he got scared. He ran off and I didn't. Let's have a look, ready? There he goes. It's a field mouse. It's a field mouse. He's in the field and he's a mouse. How cool is that? The birds will be looking for him today. Listen to him. Oh no, that's a bird. I was gonna say he's squeaking. We used to chase these as kids. He's looking for somewhere to go. Where do I go? Where do I go? Ah! We used to chase these as kids though. Go into the hole. Go into the hole. You'll be safe in there. Perfect. Oh, no. Okay. Just run through the field like a daredevil. Go! Run! 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 How cool's that? Little field mouse running through the field. Don't get attacked by a bird, fella. Well, it was a long time coming, but we finished that row. Well, sort of. After finding that little mouse, we've got probably another couple of pegs to get to the end of the row. That's if they're there. Remember, I'm just sort of going off the fact that they should be there, not the fact that they are actually there. So a lot of rust in the ground, a lot of stuff to combat. we're just trying our best as we go. And look, every 8 steps there should be a peg. I'm really searching for them because I don't want to leave one in the ground. I don't want the farmer calling me later on and say, mate, I come out here, I got you to come out here and do a job. Well, guess what, we've got another 2 flat tires. I don't want to hear that. So I want to do the best job I can. And like my dad used to always say, if you're going to do something, Luke, do it properly. You don't have to go back, mate. So one thing, just going to have a look at though, I'm just going to stretch the legs, wander over. And one thing I'm going to have a look at is the old ruins over here. Now, pretty cool. We did check him out there the other day, just with the landowner driving past, and I did not even know it existed. The reason being is because this is all new land for him. So I've hunted on his property at other sites for the last 6-7 years. I've known him and I've hunted on his property, but I never ever knew he had this. Well, he didn't have this originally. He had it, well, he's only just recently got it. So pretty cool though. I wonder if it's over 75 years old. I don't know. This looks like the doorway though. We're not going to swing a detector over here. This looks like the doorway though. The entryway, maybe it was a wall. It's just all fallen down. Maybe the entryway was about here somewhere. Maybe it's strange to enter right near the fire, wouldn't it? So there it is. Pretty cool. The old fireplace. And look at the old stone up the top. I can't remember. Keystone? Well, not keystone. What do they call them? Bearer stone? I can't remember. But how would you get that up there? Tell me. How would you get that up there? Pulleys, hoists, horses, a lot of manpower. It's just amazing, absolutely amazing. So beautiful too. They've used the wash in the ground, obviously, what we've been digging most of today. And they've been using that wash to cement the bluestone in place. How bloody spectacular! Oh, look at this wall. Something tells me that's not going to last forever. Got a bit of an issue, mate. Your wall's not level. Let's have a look. Holy mackerel. I'm not going to walk anywhere near that because that's very hairy. We've already got some of it coming down. Here I am going close. I said I wasn't going to walk anywhere near it. I can't help myself. Look at this. There it is again, that beautiful mortar. Don't touch it too much, we don't want it to fall over. Just amazing. I love these sites. I've been to so many over the past 7 years, hundreds and hundreds of permissions that I've had, I still have, and look, I just love exploring them. They're just fascinating old places. So I can only imagine the history that would have went on here, all the wonderful conversations and the beer drinking, all the work, and coming back up to the cottage to rest and relax for the end of the day. So quite an interesting site. I said, I wonder if it's over 75 years old. I don't know. Let's keep going. Oh, that hut was bloody cool, but that's not what we're here for. We're here to find steel droppers. Remember, the stakes are high. We just found another stake too. That's a plastic dropper. So anyway, I'm going to sit and have a bicky very quickly because we've got bickies in the pouch there. My back is killing me, so I really need to sit down. That walk did not do me any good, and neither is digging out 100 steel pegs today. So let's have a bicky, and then let's go back on row number 4, 5, 6, 28. I don't know. We'll just do it. There's a plane. I wonder if he's eyeing up my runway. It's not a runway. Go away. You can't land here. Righto, guys. That is going to cap us off for today. We have done a mighty effort. As I said, God's work today. We've got 4 tags at the top there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're going to count them as we walk back to the car. So there's just 14 from the end to there. 15. So let's keep going. That plane keeps circling around. 16, 17, 18. I wonder if he's trying to land. Hopefully he doesn't. 19, 20, and even Nick a call later. And Frank a call. 21, 22, 23, 24. I give him a call later and let him know how many I've found. I don't even know myself. That's 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Just counting a bit further ahead. My shoulders are sore though, my back's sore. The Equinox has dropped the battery bar. So we are going to get out of here. 29, 30, and that's not the only reason. We've got to get boys. 31, 32, 33, and 2 plough discs. So 33 steel droppers so far. That's not to count the plough discs and the rubbish. 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Wow, we've done some work. As I said, God's work. We are Jeebus today. 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. And 46 is the one that Nick pointed out to me yesterday. What led him on to get that first flat tyre? What did I say? 45, 46. Oh dear, 45, 46 there. You know what's going to happen here, don't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be 47 right there. So the line, no doubt, will continue on. Whoever put that fence line in must have been drinking too. She's not very straight, and nothing's paced out evenly either. 8, 9, 10 steps. It's all mix and mash. Let's just try it. I'm too keen to see. Here comes Nick the farmer too, so that's good. We can catch up with him, let him know how we go. All metal button. Yeah, there's the next one. Just where I suspected. There he is, right there.
You getting a couple?
Got heaps, mate. That'd be number 47. So 47 flat tyres you would have had. So, and I've got buckets of wire and shit and tin and plough discs, and I've actually left a few plough discs up along the posts. So
we can just pick them up.
yeah, so it saves me carrying them back and forth because they're freaking heavy. But every post I've just outlined for you, thrown a little peg. You can just rip through with the bucket. You don't have to pick these up and give them back to me. Cost me $2 at Bunnings and a bit of roll. So
give you money for
yeah, no stress. I think it was about $10 in materials. So I just said I think the farmer's you're on film, but the farmer's been drinking. I think because he's not straight, and you got about 8.5 paces. Like there's a few that I couldn't find because it was so trashy. I was picking up wire. So what I did is I paced them out, and you got about 8.5 to 9 paces between each peg. But that's not, like you can see up there where I've started digging big trenches because I literally couldn't locate them. I was trying to find all these bits of wire, and then you'd have a steel dropper in between. But every one looks as dangerous as the last. So, as I said, I'll look after you. Look, if I can cover me fuel, cover a bit of time, yeah, look, I'll look after you. I'm not going to charge much. And as I said, to get me out here to recover one peg will be worth the money. So there's 47 for you. And there's, I don't know if you can see those 4 right at the end there. Yeah, so there's a couple there where the fence caps off. But what I've managed to do today is get from that burnt out section up to where the pegs are here. Tomorrow I'm going to come back and try and achieve that lot. So no worries, man, no worries. This line here, I think I've been on this line for about 2 or 3 hours. The other lines didn't take as long because there just wasn't as much rope. Like lots of this sort of stuff. But I'm not really worrying. Like I'm picking it up if I see it and find it. But I mean, I could be here for weeks picking up all the bits of wire. So
these are the main ones.
They're the main things. Yeah, that's right. So look at this one. You got 2 on this one.
You got blatant time.
Bloody nasty. All right. Well, that concludes the day, guys, and I really hope you enjoyed. We caught up with the farmer there. He is super impressed. He's super happy. 48 reasons for me to come back out again, try and find some more. So we are going to get out of here now, follow the dirty, dusty road. I hope he's going to pay for a car wash. That's all right, don't wash my car anyway. I follow the dirty, dusty road back out of here. Why are the windscreen wipers on? I really hope you enjoyed, and once again, like I said before, thank you everybody watching, everybody supporting Dig It Detecting YouTube channel. Oh, what is that? I just seen something that needs to come out of the paddock. God, I get distracted easily. I know I do. There she be. It's a cog. There you go, there's another bit of rubbish. And he's been hammered with the plough too. Look at that. Another bit of rubbish out of the paddock. Once again though, guys, I really hope you enjoyed. And look, thank you for everything. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your time watching. Thank you for your kind comments. Thank you to also everybody recently purchasing our Dig It Detecting merchandise, because that is also helping me with income at the moment too. So if you would like to check that out, be sure to jump on the Dig It Detecting Facebook page. We've got the merchandise orders open for another week, and then we're closing them, ready to send off the orders, and then we'll reopen them again. So if you miss out this time, stay tuned for next. Look after yourselves, guys. Take care. We'll see you on that next adventure. Cheers.